Apple crumble is one of the easiest and tastiest desserts that we can make at home. It will take only less than 10 minutes to prepare everything before taking it into the oven, and you will love that crispy crumbly topping with that soft and gooey apple filling and that comforting aroma of cinnamon and vanilla. The recipe is super simple and straightforward, and in this video let's see how easy it is to make this delicious apple crumble in 4 simple steps. So as the first step, let's prepare the apple filling. For making the apple crumble, we can use apples that are light and crispy and are sweet and tangy. Here I'm using a mix of Pink Lady, Honeycrisp and green apples. They will not get mashed up easily and they almost hold their shape after baking. I peeled off the skin and cut them into pieces. To brighten the taste of apples, I'm adding a tablespoon of lemon juice. And to enhance the sweetness, adding half a cup of sugar. We can use white or brown sugar. And now to balance the sweetness and tartness, I'm adding a half a teaspoon of salt. And to get a nice and comforting aroma, let's add a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. A lot of juice will come out of apples during baking, and we don't want our filling to be thin and liquidy. So to thicken the apple filling, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. If you don't have cornstarch right now, we can also use plain flour instead. Mix and combine them all together to form a homogeneous mixture. And now the second step, that is to prepare the crumble topping. For that we'll need only 3 main ingredients: flour, sugar and butter. We are also adding half a teaspoon of salt to bring a balance of taste, and a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract to our crumble topping that best complement that spicy aroma of cinnamon in the apple filling. So into this bowl I'm adding the dry ingredients: flour, sugar and salt, and give it a good mix. I'm adding softened butter, and then adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And using my hands, I'm working the butter into the dry ingredients until large and small crumbs have formed. So our crumble topping is now ready. Let's assemble the apple crumble tray. I'm pouring in the prepared apple filling into the baking tray. And now spreading the prepared crumble topping over the apples. So that's it. They're all ready to go into the oven. So it's the final step, that is to bake our apple crumble. Bake it at 375 Fahrenheit preheated oven for 40 to 45 minutes. The key for making the best apple crumble is a slow and steady baking. Baking at a moderate temperature give apples time to release all those juices, and then let that juice evaporate so that it forms into that saucy goodness. And this also helps to get that crispy crumbly topping. And after baking, they look beautiful and it smells amazing. Let it sit for 5 minutes so that it gets some time to cool and set. So now it's been 5 minutes, it's still warm, and we can serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, which is classic, or we can serve it with some custard cream, which is my favorite combo. It's just like vanilla ice cream but not too sweet, and it complements so well with the apple crumble. Sweet and tart apples in thick apple sauce and crispy buttery vanilla flavored crumbly topping and creamy custard cream. It's so good and it's so easy to make this custard cream. If you want a recipe, I've shared it along with this apple crumble recipe, and the link to the blog post is given in the description box below. I hope you found this recipe simple and easy to make, and hope you will make this at home, and I'm pretty sure you will love it. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and please don't forget to share this recipe with your friends and family who love desserts. And thank you so much for your love and support, and thanks for watching this video. See you next time.